To Curborough then, for round 2 of the MG Car Club Speed Championship 2025. Curborough then, just up the A38, just north of Lichfield in Staffordshire. Just a short hop up the road for me. So that means a lie-in today. Yes. So a beautiful sunny day here. And the forecast is expected to be clear all day. So spring has well and truly arrived here in the Midlands. Curborough then, one of my favourite tracks, if not the favourite. Short and sweet, really suits the midget. Really looking forward to putting the this year's midget around this course, see what it'll do. Curborough categorised by 3 key features then. First is this long sweeping left. You then got the molehill, and then you got the hairpin at the end, and then down to the finish line. So let's go and walk the track. So at the end of the first start straight, swing wide over to the right hand side here as you approach the brow of the hill. From the start straight, then out wide, and then straight line straight across these 2 curves to the outer straight. The trick here is not cutting this corner. If you cut the corner, you've got the curb and it throws you out into the grass, which is not good. Next feature is the molehill. So this is the approach coming up to the right. I'll be in 3rd gear in the midget here, out on the outside edge. Swing in early over to the right hand side to make the little hairpin round the molehill as smooth as possible. Quite a bit of chalk on the track today. Someone didn't have a good day sometime. Might not look aggressive on the video, but this berm here is around, well, each of those is around 2 centimetres high, which will give the car a right good shake if we go over there. So out wide then now, using all the track, ready for the final hairpin. And this is just a straight turn, 180 degrees back down to the finish line. Challenge here is going to be keeping as much speed as possible, and this is where I'm hoping the tyres and the setup that I've got this year will really gain me some seconds. So today's target time, just over 39 seconds, 39:08, something like that. What's interesting is last year, with last year's car, I went round in 39:86, so I've got 3/4 of a second to find. But what's interesting is last year, I know the car was in dry conditions and it was absolutely on the ragged edge. So it'll be a true test of this year's car setup and driver. But in principle, if I can get a time starting in 38 seconds something or less, then today's been a very good day. It's down the long straight, all the way to that finish board at the bottom. That's the course for today. So the course in August is the figure of 8, so we'll be back again in August for the figure of 8 circuit. That has to be, I think, my favourite of favourites. And if we were doing that, we'd swing right here and then go round and do an anti-clockwise loop, come back around and then back down to the straight. But today, straight down to the finish. Usual scenario then, scrutineering, get ready, sign on, what have you, numbers on the car, get changed, get ready to go. Practice starts at 9 o'clock, as usual, 2 practice laps, 2 timed laps expected today. The Sprinters Rest Cafe over there opening up, good to see. So once we've got the final preparations done, that's where I'm going to be for a bacon sandwich. So practice all done. Second practice was a 38.7. So all I've got to do now is hook that up when the clock's running, and today will be a good day. Right, off for the first timed run today. An excellent run then on first timed lap, 38.17, exceeding the target time 39.08. So really pleased, really great start. Little bit of time to be had on the start, tried a bit too hard in some of the corners, back end was a bit wayward, so I still think there's a little bit more to come out of that. So 2 more timed runs to go. Time lap 2, 37.84. We're into the 37s, which is really good. And uncharacteristically, there's a 3rd time lap today, so 1 more chance to push it even lower. another fantastic day, fantastic weather. Car's done really well. Certainly exceeded my expectations for what I hope to get here, so really pleased today. Next up then, Scammon and Dam. So until then, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. See you then.